Want to know the reason a Hollywood star turned down $14.5 million and walked away, and then built something even bigger? Stay for 5 minutes. This one idea will change how you choose everything. Hey, quick shout out. This summary is based on a Diary of a CEO interview with Matthew McConaughey. Huge thanks to Stephen Bartlett and the Diary of a CEO team. Go watch the full conversation on their official channel. Now, let's jump in. Matthew's story isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a blueprint. He grew up with sleep was sin, learned to hustle, and discovered the weird, crucial thing almost everyone misses. Resistance is not the enemy. It's the signal. First, start by asking, what's in your DNA? Not what looks nice on Instagram, but what are you actually built to do? Matthew wanted to play basketball but wasn't built for it. So he learned to spot his strengths, then hustled harder than most. 3 things you need: talent where you have it, hustle for the rest, and endurance to stick around when it gets ugly. One phrase that keeps repeating: don't half-ass it. It started with a phone call to his dad, not begging for permission, but announcing what he wanted. His dad's reply: don't half-ass it. That's not just about work. It becomes a life policy. Every relationship, every job, every passion, treat it like something you own, not rent. That owner's mindset gets you respect, results, and real growth. Matthew calls it own, don't rent. If you show up to a relationship, job, or project like you want it forever, your behavior changes. You tolerate the mess. You work through the late nights. You don't pull the parachute at the first wobble. Too many people quit early because they've got options. Options make us safer, but also smaller. Big name in the room. Don't bow, engage. Matthew says he blew chances by being starstruck instead of participating. Be less impressed and more involved is the trick that turns admiration into opportunity. Next time you meet someone you admire, listen, but bring something to the table. That's how you become memorable. Resistance is a feature, not a bug. Matthew's year as an exchange student in rural Australia, that was brutal. No car, no friends, curfews, but he shook the parachute handshake with his dad and didn't bail. The result: discipline, perspective, and an identity built of choices, not comfort. If you want big things, plan for friction. The harder the winter, the better your spring. Convenience is seductive, especially now with AI and shortcuts. Matthew warns, there's real learning in the grind. If you outsource every step, your voice and skill atrophy. Do the hard parts yourself, so you actually own the result. Use tech as a tool, not a replacement for the discipline that makes you original. Matthew's #1 goal: fatherhood. In his notes from 1992, he lists become a father first, and that priority shaped how he measured success. Combine that with gratitude and ritual, and you get a life that isn't hollow when the applause dies. Big careers are fun, but the quiet minutes with family are the real scoreboard. Want 6 tiny shifts? 1. Ask what's in my DNA. 2. Pick one thing to own. Commit for a year. 3. When you meet someone you admire, bring a challenge or idea. 4. Skip the parachute. Eliminate easy outs. 5. Do the sweat equity before you automate it. 6. Write 10 goals and check them yearly. If one thing stays with you, let it be this: choose the owner's mindset. Don't half-ass your life. Be less impressed and more involved. Lean into the resistance. That's where the real story lives. If you love this, do 2 things. 1. Hit subscribe and share this with one person who needs to hear it. To watch the full Diary of a CEO interview with Matthew, link in the description. Huge thanks again to Stephen Bartlett and Diary of a CEO for this conversation. Be less impressed, be more involved. Don't half-ass it.